Welcome to another episode of Barman Saturdays, and this week I decided to return to our knockoff collection and finish things up with What's Up? And honestly, that's probably the best thing about this film. The gosh darn title. Because after that, it's all downhill. Like, it's such a steep downhill road, like, man, you're like, I'm not even sure there is a road. I think we might just be free falling into the ground, because, quite frankly, it's just fast and unbelievably bad. Like, you get into the movie proper and you're like, oh man, these character models are ugly. Like, seriously, you want to rip off Red Letter Mirror, like, just over and over and over again whenever you see a new character pop up. Like, what happened to your face? Like, seriously, what happened to it? Someone explain it. Like, seriously. Ugh. Like, who makes movies with such bad, ugly character models and thinks it's okay? I mean, I know it's a cheap studio, but even most cheap studios can do better than this for like a 45-minute animated film. I mean, come on. Like, put in a little effort, you know? But no, the film is horrendously ugly. About the only film I can think of that's even uglier and worse is Life is a Jungle. The worst goddamn movie I ever watched in my entire damn life. So yeah, What's Up is better than that, but it's bad. Like, story-wise, it makes no sense, really, because it has nothing to do with the story of Up. It's a completely, basically, original story that's a hodgepodge of various ideas that just measure up to just absolute bullshit, you know, because these times just like, we have a super energized rock, which, you know, we can password protect with the word lavender. Because if you say the word lavender, it causes people to get hypnotized, apparently. Maybe it's not a password, but I have to wonder, how on earth did you learn that you could hypnotize people by saying the word lavender near this rock? Like how does one figure that out? Like, did you just have, you know, speakers saying random words around while someone was looking at the rock to see if they get hypnotized? You know how many random words there are in the human language? Literally thousands. Tens of thousands. And that's only dealing with, like, one language. Could you imagine if you had to do it in various languages to find out, you know, what the magic word is? And what happens if the magic word that hypnotized people was in an alien language you never heard of before? Like, what happens, you know, if you just were near it and all of a sudden, you know, you made a fart and it sounded like an alien word and all of a sudden someone was hypnotized? Like, damn, I didn't even realize I could do that. Like, seriously, what's with this whole lavender thing? I mean, maybe it was meant to be funny, but I just think it's really stupid. Then you got the fact this magic rock can be used to lift houses and let them fly. Like, why? I mean, I guess, you know, we had the flying house and Up, but, you know, they use balloons for that, and they show a balloon, you know, on the gosh darn cover, which doesn't happen until much later in the film, after, you know, they get an idea from seeing, you know, a guy crash on his balloon. The guy himself was hypnotized because, you know, the evil French guy said the word lavender, told him to start doing stupid stuff. Because, you know, evil French guy wants to take over the world. Yeah, there's an evil French guy with a horrible French accent. Ugh. Only thing worse is probably the Chinese guy, because he gets to be a Chinese stereotype. I honestly don't remember his name. Okay, he just pops up near, you know, the last act of the movie, starts flashing his camera out at the monsters' faces, because, you know, they threw in some monsters in this, because the other power of the magic rock is if you drop it on the ground, it opens a portal to another dimension and monsters can come through. Afterwards, it needs to recharge for a few hours, but yeah, apparently one of the powers of this magic rock is, you know, it can open up the gateway to hell. Why would you ever, you know, put this in a position where it could ever, you know, be grabbed and dropped on the ground accidentally? Could you imagine if you were having a party and someone bumped into the case holding it and all of a sudden, bam, you know, Hellspawn come out. Worst party ever. Just, ugh. But yeah, they end the movie by putting the evil French guy into the other dimension. He gets trapped with the other monsters, and like, well, we don't want to try and take him out of the force field, because, you know, how are we going to explain to the cops, you know, they need to arrest and prosecute and throw this man in jail for, you know, stealing our magic rock and trying to hypnotize the world so he can become the king of the earth. No, it's far better, my dear, if we just drop him in another dimension with man-eating monsters, you know. Eventually he'll die. Horribly, but he'll die. I mean, at that point, you might as well just shoot him yourself, right? Albeit they show the monsters, running away from it at the end of the film because reasons. I really don't get it. I mean, if the monsters are scared of people, why were they terrorizing like the Eiffel Tower, the Great Wall of China, and whatnot? You think they would be hiding out in remote places of the world if they're really that scared of people. But, whatever. Maybe he just smells really, really bad. He is French, after all. I mean, we're going with stereotypes this movie, so I assume, French people just smell really, really awful. At least I think that's a French stereotype. Not entirely sure on that one. But yeah, What's Up is a god-awful movie. So, if you see it available for sale, stay away. It's not even a good bad movie, where you can laugh at the incompetence. Like, that one scene in Attack of the Giant Monsters where Gamera is spinning around on a pole. Until next time, then. See ya.